Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. Have you ever received a payment amount that doesn't exactly match your invoice amount? So maybe your customer paid less due to the bank charges, discounts, rounding difference, or perhaps paid more by mistake, right? So instead of leaving invoice partially paid, here in Odoo 19, it actually allows you to handle these situations efficiently using the payment difference or write ups. So, here in today's video, we'll learn how to record the payment difference and create a write off in Odoo 19 while also understanding how accounting entries are generated automatically. Okay, so let's see. So, for that kind of thing, I want to create a scenario goes like one of your customer actually going to pay less for the invoice amount. Okay, your invoice amount is in high, but they actually willing to pay only less amount of that invoice, and they said you can mark this as a discount. So how we can simply give or handle that payment and give a write off for that. So let me show you how we can simply do this. So here you can see one of the an invoice is in posted stage. So okay, let's take this one. Okay, with Acme Corporation, that particular invoice is created on May 12th and before actually 5 days ago. And now your customer, which is Acme Corporation, calls you and said that they are only willing to pay what about a $90,000 in this particular day or $20,000, and they said you can put this remaining amount, which is $375, as a discount, giving as a discount to them after creating the invoice and everything. So how you can simply provide the details and everything. Okay, so they said they're only willing to pay this amount and they paid, so you want to mark that payment inside your accounting module. So moving to that invoices, and you can finally see this, and clicking on the pay button you can simply pay that. So here they are only willing to pay how much amount? $20,000. Let it be 20,000. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to create the payment using the journal, which is bank. Okay, the payment is done on 20th. Now you can see all the details from here itself. Now we are going to create the reconciliation or providing the reconciliation of this amount. So how it actually affecting there. So now you can see moving on to the payment session. This is not in validate. So I'm going to validate this. So this is actually validated and provided this as paid. But if you're just moving on to the invoice session, now you can see this is still in payment because we didn't reconcile yet. So moving on to the dashboard itself, I'm going to create a manual transaction to reconcile this amount. Clicking on the new button. So today is May 20th. I'm going to provide a label, which is customer payment. Okay. Once I'm done with that, I want to provide the partner, which is Acme Corporation, and how much they paid to us, only $20,000. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to add and close this. So once if I just providing this as add and close, now you can see that the Odoo is actually matching the payment or fetching the payment with the invoices that they paid. Okay. So now if I'm moving on to here, you can see the same invoice. The same invoice, and there you can see it's partially paid after the reconciliation. So the partial payment is we have a due amount of $375 and still sitting as a due inside your customer account, but the customer already told you you can put this as a discount to their purchase. Okay, so how we can write off that amount? Moving on to the bank matching. Now you can see this is all the details regarding of that particular payment, and there you can see editing icon which shows like a pencil. So you can simply click on that icon. Now you can see this is the edit line portion, and now here Odoo is giving you a message. This particular invoice will be reduced by $20,000. You might want to set this invoice as fully paid. You can simply click on this option. Like by clicking on this, you are simply providing this as fully paid. Okay, and you can save this by clicking on this option. Now if you're moving on to the invoice session, now you can see before creating the payment, or here it is still in due stage, but we are provided this as a paid on the reconciliation stage as well. So how we can write off it? By moving on to here, you can see an option which is a toggle icon. There you have several kind of things like payables, set accounts, sales, apply bills, and everything. Now you can see this is the due amount. This is not yet paid. So how we can do is moving on to the set account, you can simply provide this amount onto any kind of expense account. So let me provide this as a bank charge or something like that, or any kind of expense. Okay, so there we have different kind of expense account which is done here. So I'm just going to provide this under the bank fee section. So if they are asking for any kind of discount as well, you can simply create a COA, which means a chart of accounts, or a ledger. Moving on to the configuration side, like moving on to the configuration side and chart of accounts, you can simply create a cash difference account or a payment difference account. Okay, and you can put them as an expense account as well. So now you can add any kind of additional amount which is not paid by your customer, moving on to that particular ledger. And you guys are actually solving that particular mystery. Okay, moving on to the transaction itself, now you can see whole payment actually in the paid section. Now you can see the remaining amount 350 375 amount will be moving on to the bank fees. You just provided the correct ledger there. And if I'm moving on to the invoices, now you can see the amount due is not here, it is showing as 0. So that's how simply you can create or enter the write off in any cases with the invoices. If it's less paid or more paid, you can simply create any kind of ledger moving on to the COA, and you can put or set an account there after reconciliation of the actual amount. So that's how simply you can handle them. If you guys like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll be back with these kind of small tricks and tips inside Odoo accounting module. So till that, bye bye.